Hey there everybody, Aaron Rath here from Rat's Tesla, and today I want to do a video review on this and something else that I got from our friends at Tesloids. This is a tent to go on the back of your Tesla. So it connects to the back of the car. It works really well. There are a couple issues that I'd like to see corrected, but overall this is a really good tent. And then we'll also talk about the air mattress. So on our annual trip to South Dakota, we need places to sleep. So my kids decided to sleep in here. And as you can see, this tent goes on the back of the Tesla and then it connects down the side. So let's flip the camera and let's check out how this thing is set up and talk about it. All right, so as you can see, this tent is on the back and then it's got a panel that comes up over the top of the hatch, and it's got two separate pieces that come down, all the cobwebs here, that come down and hook over the mirror. And then you also have one that you have to wrap through the spokes on your tire. You do this on both sides, and this is it's really good too, because what it also does is it provides a little shade on the top to help keep the car cooler and give it a little bit more privacy. But it's got three zipped up enclosures, one on each side, and as we step in here you can see that it's pretty tall. I mean, I'm 6 feet 1 inch tall, and this is over my head, and it's got good room on the inside to be able to store your suitcases and everything else. So when you sleep in the back of the car, you've got plenty of room. And as you can see, it tucks under the back side of the car. And then when the door closes, it kind of closes and pinches it in and holds everything down. Now with this, there are a couple issues that I've seen. One, they do give you magnets, so you can put magnets on there and kind of close off that gap. But I mean, really, it's not that big of a deal, because typically you're not going to sleep with the back hatch open. You're going to close the back hatch. So that's not really a big deal. But it is nice to have this in here. When you zip this open and leave this open, you have to find a way to deal with this. You can roll it up and tuck it out of the way. It's just laying there. But the biggest issue that I have with this is we'll go back outside and talk about this. The biggest problem that I had with this was the fact that I need to charge, and when I opened up my port and everything, it tore this opening. So I'm gonna have to find a way to seal that. They have this little piece here for you to be able to pass the cord through, but the problem is it's so tight against the car. I mean, this piece is pretty rigid that it's very hard to be able to plug in. And then with the plug sticking out this far, you can see how tight this would be pulled against it. So I really had a problem with that, and that could be user error, but as I look at this, it's not set up too badly, but this was just so tight around here that there was no way to stay plugged in. And where we're sitting, we want to leave the car plugged in. That's probably the biggest issue that we had with this tent. Now we also have the air mattress that we're using. So let's go back inside real quick and talk about this air mattress. The air mattress is comfortable, but I'm gonna be quiet. I want you to hear this. This is what my kids told me when they were sleeping. If you roll and move, it squeaks on the side of the car here. Now it looks like they have it a little off center, but it still squeaks on the side of the car here. They said it was pretty comfortable. It blew up super easy. It comes with a pump in the box, but it squeaks against the edge. So I'm guessing that it would be comfortable for one person. 2 people, it's a little bit tight for, but overall, a very comfortable option. So, like I said, just a quick review video on this Tesloid tent and air mattress behind me. I didn't want to do a setup video, first off, because we got here kind of late And it's pretty, once you look at it, I mean, there's 3 sides that have openings that you go in and out of, and there's one side that connects under the car, and it's got the straps that go over the front. So it's pretty self-evident on how to set it up. It's not the easiest thing to set up. It did take a couple people to do. I could see that one person putting this up would be a little bit difficult, but for 2 or 3 of us, it wasn't that hard. It took us about 5 minutes to set up. But overall, this is a good option if you're camping. I mean, my kids have slept in the car. We have it plugged in, charging to 90%. They've run camp mode the entire time and stayed nice and cool. They've got their air mattress in here to sleep on. At night, they close the hatch, watch a movie before they go to sleep, and stay nice and cool inside the car. So a very good option for you if you want to do some camping. Maybe you're taking a road trip, and instead of getting hotels, you want to just grab one of these and you're going to spend a couple days at a place. Throw this on the back of the car. As long as you don't need the car, it's a great option. If you needed the car now, I'd have to unhook from all the mirrors from around the tire, and then it would just kind of sit here. You could zip it up and stake it down in the corners, and it would stand as a tent on its own. But just keep in mind, you do have to disconnect it from your car. It will stand as a tent on its own, but you have to disconnect it. So I'll have a link in the description down below, along with a discount code, so you can pick this up. I think right now the tent is running about $399. I have it on sale right now, and I think the air mattresses are about $50. I'm not real sure off the top of my head as I'm recording this, but they're good options. So I'll have links in the description down below. I also have discount code down there, so make sure you go check those out, pick one up. Like I said, a good option. This will be something that I'll definitely keep and use again. I just need to figure out how to fix where it tore from the charge port, but I'm gonna see if I can't work with the manufacturer. Maybe they can put a flap on there with some Velcro so that you can open the door and plug in from the outside. That would be so much easier. But thanks for watching today's video. As always, hit that subscribe button down below, hit the bell so you get notified when I have new videos up, and drop a comment below. Let me know if you have one of these, how you've used it. If you're thinking about getting one, what you're looking for, and I'll make sure I answer those questions. But thanks for watching today. Get out, go drive, be safe, have fun, and we will catch you in the next video.